I was going to get right sooner or later. And welcome to the BlueNote Fan Report. And just like that, the Blues 4-game losing streak is snapped, and their 5-game winning point streak against
San Jose continues.
Right? I'll take it.
I'll take it too.
Right? Now that was close to a 60-minute game. I don't know about that completely. There's still some things that Husso, number 2 star? I couldn't hear. No, Hawaii does not have daylight savings time. So I am 2 hours behind you, Ryan, and 4 hours behind St. Louis.
Yep, Husso was the second star.
I think he was the number 1 star. Yep, number 1 star. So Husso got number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
and Sonny
now
was
what's great
3.
is because they got to hand him the headset and that because they don't allow Pang to go up and interview him directly. So Pang's interviewing him from his little box there. Right. I know he hates it too. So it looked like a stable backup. I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that. I think that he has definitely got a little bit better. He's definitely. I mean, you needed this win tonight, and he went out there and got it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you give him credit. Blues took 48 shots tonight. Wow, they haven't taken that many in a while. That's a new season high. Probably to that it was 52. Wendy White says, did anyone know why I couldn't get the stream for the game to NHL stream said no game on schedule for Blue. So the NHL.com or NHL TV doesn't work anymore. You either have to use ESPN Plus, or if you're in St. Louis, you've got to use Bally Sports.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So the NHL does not work anymore. And you cannot stream games directly from the NHL.com or the NHL app like you used to. So that might have been why they're windy. So happy for Husso. How does this affect Bennington, or does it at all? Nah, no effect on Bennington.
No, it actually probably just gets him a little bit more rest through the season because Husso's proving that he can be trusted.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is a joke, but I'm going to show it anyways.
It's fine. We're buds. It's fine.
Okay, just making sure. Don't want to get anybody in any trouble. I'm in a good mood, happy mood. Keep on rolling. Well, it's one game, and you're happy it's one game, and you'll take that one game for what it is. No, there was. You can take. Okay, I've said it before. Good wins, bad wins.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take this as a good win.
Yes,
right.
It was a needed win.
A needed win, yeah, right. And not only that, basically you controlled the game all the way from the get-go, right? Mm-hmm. You had the one goal get called back on them. Could have changed the outcome of the game, or at least the pace of the game. That gets called back. Fox Sports Midwest did show the game. It's funny in Louisiana how that you're to get Fox Sports Midwest to show the game, you have to be in the St. Louis area to get it that way. So that's how I got it. I mean, I know somebody that has given me their access so I can get it that way. But that's the only way. You have to actually be you have to have that St. Louis app to get it, or you have to have ESPN Plus or the package, the NHL package, mm-hmm. right? Which I have all of them. So I kind of make sure I get to see the game one way or the other, right?
It's happening one way or another.
Yeah.
Guy
Well,
will watch.
the big thing is, on ESPN, I can go back and watch the game and pause it and move around and see different things like that. So I have remote control of the game. The power play tonight. Martine says it looks good. I'm gonna say it was mediocre at best.
I actually thought it looked really good. They didn't capitalize as much as I wanted them to, but they were cycling the puck like you've been talking about. It looked good.
It looked good, but the finish wasn't there.
Yes, I'll give you that, but it looked good.
Yeah, or the DirecTV. I think they have a package where you can get it too. I'm torn apart saying Benning is better, but I'm being torn apart for saying Benny is better, but I expect it. No,
Benny is better. That's why he's the starter.
Yeah,
but Husso is showing that he is a competent backup.
Yeah, I still think Benny's the better goalie, but at the same time, Bennington has. I don't know. There's a disconnect somewhere between the team and Bennington. Oh, that's why I got kicked out of the lounge. I mean,
I think I got kicked out because I hang out with this guy, but
yeah, I know.
I didn't really care.
Yeah, they have no clue what they're talking about.
They're classless half the time.
Yeah,
and that's
the
probably
three biggest
being nice.
blues groups are probably the worst three groups, and that's the Blues Lounge, Blues Nation, and We All Bleed Blue fan group. They are first of all, Blues Lounge is just a free for all. Blues Nation and We All Bleed Blue fan groups have admins who think that they are gods and that only what they say goes. Well, you're not a god, and it's not what you say goes. But if you want to play that way because it just takes away. And you know what? There's another group, and I won't say the name because I know you have a connection to them very well. That is quickly becoming that same type. Right, and I'm sorry, Ash. I know you're friends with one of them, but that's if I'm stepping out of and looking at it from the side, that's exactly what I see. Right,
and you're entitled to that opinion.
Right. Well,
I don't fault you for it.
When you tell somebody one thing and then turn around and say something else, that so that's how I feel about it. Brian says the Blues Nation, a lot of people who freak out like Toronto fans. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'll tell you what. You want a group to go to the the Hawaii STL Blues Fan Clan. If you want to know what group to go to, go there. Go to the clan. I have only removed one person. One person ever have I removed from that group. And that person said something very personal to me. And that's the only reason that I ever remove somebody from a group. Otherwise, I don't do that. I don't block people. I don't remove them. I mean, I've had people that just tear me apart, and I don't block them. And I'll never do it.
I don't think we saw that, Ryan, that question.
I didn't see your question, Ryan. So, kind of go back up and see what I said.
Chris Shockley, I'm not surprised.
Oh, here. With the 48 shots and only allowed one goal against, does that mean the defense was good or bad? I think that their defense was pretty decent tonight. Well, wait a minute. Backwards. We shot 48 times. We didn't allow 48 shots, I don't think.
No, we didn't even allow 30. I think they only had 27.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up real quick. I had it up and I pulled something else up. So, you never know where I am with my stats and things like that, right? Let's see here.
Yeah, they had 27 shots. The Blues 48.
Yeah, Blues scored 4 goals on 48 shots. What it was. So you got it a little opposite there. Jonathan Dahlin, and he actually just missed making it a 2-goal game in the third too. He had a really good shot there. Thomas had a good game tonight.
Yes, he did. It was nice to see him score with a goalie in the net.
Right? He got me a game-winning goal. Way to go, Thomas. Now I don't look so bad in this fantasy league I'm getting torn up in today. He had a goal and a point. He was +1, 3 shots on goal, 1 hit, 3 takeaways, 1 giveaway, 7 face-off wins, and a game-winning goal. O'Reilly, an assist, a point, 5 shots on goal, power play point, 1 hit, 1 takeaway, 9 face-off wins. And I didn't start Sundqvist because I just, after the last game, and Sundqvist had a point, had an assist for a point, had a +1, 3 shots on goal, 3 hits, 1 shot block, and 2 face-off wins. Probably, and then Neil had a hit, a shot on goal, shot block, and a takeaway. So at the moment, I'm happy with what I chose.
Not bad.
Yeah, I know. Well, I got Fabry, who's just getting ready to start. I got Nico Niederreiter, who's still on. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has got me 3 shots, and I mean he'll get me a point. He'll get me points and stuff there. Ben Chariot, I'm -4, man. Pittsburgh 6-0 over Montreal. I got tore up there. Toronto 2-1 over the Rangers, and Carolina Anaheim are 1-1 in the first. Let's see what other scores we got. Columbus Blue Jackets Arizona 3-3. End of the second. Edmonton Winnipeg are scoreless end of the second. Carolina Anaheim 1-1 at the basically at the end of the first. Detroit and Vegas tied at the 0 at the end of the first. Tampa Bay Lightning beat Philadelphia 4-3 in a shootout. Pittsburgh 6-0. Oh, what an ass whipping that was. Florida 4-1 over the Devils. Toronto 2-1 over the Rangers. Calgary made Buffalo the dumpster fire 5-0. And the Blues beat Sharks 4-1, and Minnesota capped off the Dallas 7-2. That's your out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by, and I can't remember the name of the place. Oh well, I'll think of it. Our buddy owns it. Campbell owns it. I did all my shows there in St. Louis, and now I just went complete. Yeah, you know, when I go blank, I go really blank. So let me see, what have we missed here? I just seen my buddy Jim Siegel. That all-around great game. I thought for the most part. Marianne says Kyrou goal was beast. Yeah, it was. That was good. But he goes, not only that, the defense is still a different animal with Husso in the net. And that is a great point.
Mm-hmm.
Great point. They did look different. They did collapse a little more. They did get, you know, there were more bodies around the net when there was a rebound that was pushed away. So I'll go with that. I'll agree with you there. When the lounge sees Husso start like Benny, they will turn. Maybe. I like to stir the pot in the lounge. I need to get back in the lounge just to post my show so I can piss them off. But then again, Blues Twitter freaks out too. Yeah, Blues Twitter's pretty fun. I've been kicked out of multiple Blues groups because of my opinion on Allen back in the day. I appreciate your open opinions and open minds to others. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Right? I've been kicked out of groups because of Allen. I thought that Allen got an unfair deal.
I agree.
Big brain fart. No, not the guy or in the other one. The one in Clayton. Got 2 of them, and I just can't think of it. And I'm completely brought to you by Oreo Cookie. Rask is a 1C, by the way. Rask is interesting. I like what he's playing, but you know he's got to be there. I'm not sure. Thomas being allowed to play and make mistakes, this will evolve him into a great player.
Was it John P. Fields?
What?
Was it John P. Fields?
Yep, JP Fields. Right, there you go. Out of town scoreboard brought to you by JP Fields. Wow, am I sucking tonight? Brain fart and a half.
We all have those nights, though.
Yeah, there you go, Chris. JP Fields, thank you. Yeah, we have those nights. I got to get better. Well, I mean, I'm giving them credit for it. I'm not getting paid. What the hell? Food there was great.
I
JP
still
Fields
need to
was
go.
a
I've never
great
been.
place there in Clayton, right? Really nice. Good atmosphere. Really great. I enjoyed it immensely to being out there. Don Brown, I gotta get with them now that they got the website back. I think I can try and talk to Don Brown about going back to that. Oh, Martine, thank you. All right. You knew Allen was going to be good when he stood up in the net, but when he started flopping, look out. Yeah, I agree. You could see that with him.
Absolutely.
Jim Siegel, Brad Pond, E. Guido, and John Hefner, thank you for the love and the thumbs up and the hearts. We appreciate it. It means a lot to us. For everybody watching, this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan, and Ashley Slapjaw Jones. You're watching the Blue Note Fan Report post-game show on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. If you're watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're watching on Twitter, don't forget to subscribe to both Ashley and myself. Ashley's at No One Can Hear You. N-O-1, the number one, Can Hear You, the letter U. And then I'm one of my favorite ones, or the one that I have the most subscribers to, but the least activity, is HISTL Blues Fan, or the one that seems to be getting some play, STL Fan Report. So check us out there. Just joking about Brass being a 1C. He did have a nice game, though. I'll take that. I'll give you that. I can remember that because you were there. You were there when you were here in St. Louis. Sorry, I didn't come see you. You know what, Chris? No issues, buddy. No issues, man. It's whether you came to see me or not, it doesn't matter. What's important is you're here now. You're supporting us now. You're doing the things that you think are good. You're telling people about the show. You're telling people that this is where your opinion's heard, and whether you're look. If I disagree, I'm going to tell you I disagree. It doesn't mean that you're wrong or I'm right. It just means that you stated something that I don't completely agree with. That's it. That's it. And that's what, that's just, and I know I don't get political, but once we start doing that, just not here in sports, but in our regular lives, we will become so much better. We will become a better people, right? Was your final score 4-1? I saw Saad and Thomas goals. Yes. 4-1. Saad had 2 goals. Thomas had a goal. And Kyrou had another beautiful one. Who would have predicted Kyrou to be leading the Blues with 18 points?
Well, last season he started out hot too, and then he cooled off. So I'm hoping he just keeps going.
Yeah,
I want him to be Kygo.
I remember him being Kygo. Yep. Yeah, I'd like to keep him being Kygo. Oh, so here's something. For Saturday's game, I hope, well, if not Saturday, Monday's game, I hope to have the Pick'em contest back.
Yay! Anything I can do to help with that, I will gladly help.
Yeah, I'm going to try. I got to get the form fixed and that and see some things. But I'd like to get it back. No prizes or anything right now. Just do it for doing it for fun, for, get everybody, and we'll just run it through the rest of the season and see where we're at,
Exactly.
Don't worry about it and just see it and we'll have fun. Ian says consistency is the name of the game. And you're right, Ian. You're absolutely right. Well, see, now here's the one thing that's changed. Everyone thought that Atlantic and I think that's right, and the Central were going to be the 2 toughest divisions. I think it's kind of switched. I think it's the Central and the Pacific. I think the Pacific is becoming a much stronger division. Right? You're looking at, you have Anaheim, that a loss against Anaheim doesn't look so bad now. The Sharks have the Jets. You have or the Jets are in our division, but you have Edmonton, right? That whole division. Yeah. That whole division is starting to gain some momentum. The top is starting to be stronger. You know, I worry about Anaheim falling back its young guys.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Oh, did you see the story about Zegras?
No, I didn't.
Last season, on an opening face-off, Zegras gets in the circle and tells O'Reilly, "I bet you $100 I'm going to win this face-off." O'Reilly just grunts at him.
Mm-hmm.
Zegras wins the face-off. After the game, O'Reilly sends him $100.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, Vancouver's Vancouver is becoming a dumpster fire right along the lines of Arizona and a few others. But that's ownership and front office right there. You don't on a timeout, goalie pulled 35 seconds, have everybody standing around, nobody talking.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that picture to me is just worth 1,000 words. Jeremy!
Hey, Bander!
Hey, buddy. Hello, guys. How's everyone's Thursday night going? Glad the Blues won tonight. So am I. Lance, I sent you the link, buddy. If you want to come in, you come in. If not, we'll end the show early. That's on. It's on you, buddy. You're always well. You know, Lance is the one guy that I will send a link to no matter what. Right?
I wish I would have done that the day that you took off because I didn't see him in the chat, so I figured, he's busy, so I just did my own thing. Next time, he's getting the link.
Yep, he always gets the Penguins. Yeah, they're up for sale. That surprises me.
Yeah, right? I thought that was a joke at first.
Yeah, no, that absolutely surprised me that they're up for sale. I'll tell you what's really. This season, the NHL, I like, and I said this before, I have always liked Gary Bettman. Didn't have an issue with him. Even when I thought, oh man, okay, sorry about that, buddy. We got your back. If you need something, you let us know, Lance, okay? Absolutely. You let us know, buddy. Chris, we will. Chris, I'm kind of been thinking about it. I think I'm going to go like every 2 weeks, having you on, but not a regular. Sorry about that. Yes, Burkle is selling the pens, right? They are up for sale. They're a good franchise, though. I can't see that. Oh, remember yesterday we were talking about Crosby?
Mm-hmm.
In his career, he's missed the playoffs once.
Oh, wow.
First year. They have made the playoffs every year since. He's won 3 cups, captained 2 of them, right? Mm-hmm. He's got. I'm sorry. When you put his career time with McDavid's career time, I'm taking him over McDavid.
I mean, I'll take him over McDavid too, but my point on why I didn't put him at number 1 is I would have been hypocritical, seeing that I docked other captains that were good as well.
No, I got that.
So
I got that.
I put him at number 2, which was a lot higher than I had for others that had more experience.
Oh no, I knew that. And I got it. But when Richard, when we were talking about, I said, if you take, everyone, McDavid's the best player now, but if you take the 2 players from when McDavid came in the league and Crosby, right? I'm taking Crosby over McDavid. I see in that period, Crosby's won 2 cups, right? He's captained 2 teams to 2 cups. That to me right there just lifts it up.
Oh yeah, no. Crosby's fantastic, and I'm not gonna take away from him. Other than he'd played 2 games for the season by the time I was rating.
Yeah. So Richard Harry, I think this is the first time I've seen you. Is that a new name?
I don't remember, but
I think it's a new name, but
it's
can't believe we got Sundqvist and Costin for Ryan Reeves. Yeah, I was Sundqvist part of that. Mm-hmm. He might have been. I think he might have been. No, I had. They had. I had Ovi at 1. I had Crosby at 1. And Lance, you're absolutely right. The Blues have to build on this win. They have to take what they need to do is goldfish, right? You enjoy the win and you get right back into it.
Yep.
You have 2 very, very winnable games coming up. Is that right or no? You have 2 tough games. I can't remember now.
I thought it was 2 tough games
2 tough games, right? No, we have Dallas, and then Dallas, and that's a game we need to win.
Yeah,
right. That's an absolute game we need to win, and then we have
Vegas. I thought
the Knights at home.
Yeah.
Right. So those are 2 tough games.
Oh, that's exciting. We might get to see puppies again.
What?
If we're playing Vegas, she might come on with her puppies, the bulldogs.
Oh, yeah. I got to send her out. Mm-hmm. That's right. The bullies, right?
Yeah.
I got to send something to her, see if she's able to come on. She follows me on Twitter pretty regularly, and she likes a lot of. Mm-hmm. She's like of the 1,300 people I have following me on Twitter, she's like one of 4 that really like follows me, right? I mean, I put posts out to get 1 or 2 likes.
I usually like them a day late.
You do. You get some of them, but she's one of those that really like follows, and I get a few others. And then I have I'm in one stream over. This stream has been going on since I was in St. Louis.
Oh wow!
Right, and it is all over Tereshchenko, and it's a guy that says he's a Blues fan, but he's been looking at the Islanders, or he's for Islanders. And man, this stream, it's like 6 people on it, and it just keeps on going, and it's still going, man. Right?
Can I say something to Jose real quick?
Oh yeah.
Hey Jose, Stamkos was actually in the other division, so he was my number 1 in that one, and then I had Ovi number 1, Crosby number 2.
Yeah, so we did it by divisions. We did it by divisions. We didn't do it completely by conference. Doing it by conference, I think, is unfair.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's unfair because in divisions, you're starting to see now where divisional play is becoming more important. Yeah. And it's also different. I lived in Pittsburgh for 3 years. His youth tainted. Any good thoughts I could have for Crosby? I can see that, and that's, to me, a personal preference. But, I look at Crosby, and yes, I follow the jokes, and I tell the jokks too, right?
But his overall play is what we got to look at, not the,
right? Well, put it this way. Is the guy going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Right? He's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Right? Now, here's my question. Let's say that McDavid's career ended right now, right? End of this year. No trophy. Gets injured, can't go. Is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? Maybe. There's people that are going to remember it, because remember, you only have to be out 3 years, not 5 like in MLB. So some of that goes away. But when you look at the overall of that, people are going to look at him and go, well, they didn't get in the playoffs. He missed the playoffs a bunch. Won the heart, but they didn't get in the playoffs. Why didn't they get in the playoffs? They're going to start adding that stuff up, right? Crosby's career ends. If Crosby's career would have ended at the same point in that McDavid is at now, Crosby's still a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
All right. So that's why I got the jokes. I know all of that. Ian says, nice win. Bertuzzo lost that fight.
Yeah, he sure did. But it was still fun.
And Sierra Long, this is the first time I think I've seen you. So thank you so much for joining us on the BlueNote Fan Report. We appreciate that. This is your place. Chris says he doesn't do Twitter, and I get that.
I didn't do Twitter either until this guy started making me.
Yeah, I wish I did better on Twitter, but I've never done good on Twitter. Right? I've never done good on my videos with Twitter. I've had 1 or 2 like jump out. And like my video of Tereshchenko did really well, but it partially did well because somebody else took the video and kind of made it their own.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go there because I still have a friendship with them, and I know what they were doing. They gave me credit for it. I just wish that they would have. My only thing is I get doing that, what he did, but I would rather. Like me, I don't do that. I retweet the original tweet.
Yeah.
That's just how I feel about it. If McDavid goes out now, now he would be a Hall of Famer, the same way that Bo Jackson didn't make it into the Hall. No. No, I think in the hockey world, there's enough there's enough McDavid love that he would make it.
I just don't think it'd be right away.
It wouldn't be right away. I think he'd wait a year or two, depending on who. Well, actually, see, you look at the retirees that would happen this year. There's not going to be a lot of them. So the year that he went up, it would give him a pretty good chance at it. The Sedin twins. So actually, I found out. So in 2021, there was no class. They did not vote on a class. They're going to vote on a 22 class. So there's a good chance that the Sedin twins are going to make it in the 22 class. And then one other person that retired that year, I forget who it was, but there's like 3 of them are preset of the 6. So it's going to be an interesting for the leftovers. I'll tell you what, there's something that I'd like to see. There's a few people that I look at right now that are not in the Hall that need to. I think the NHL for their Hall of Fame needs to kind of do what baseball does. And that is, it wasn't a fight. He fell over his own feet. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Pierre Turgeon should actually absolutely be in. And so should Cujo.
Without a doubt.
So Cujo. They should have. So in the NHL or in the MLB, you have 10 years. After 5-year mark, you have 10 years to get in. You don't get in, then you go into this waiting period. And then they do this veterans committee, this dual veterans committee, every other year. I wish the NHL would start doing something like that, right? I wish they would start looking at some of those veterans that haven't made it. And I also wish that they would start looking at putting a broadcaster in every year like the Major League Baseball does. Because I'll tell you what, there's a couple of broadcasters that I know that I don't think are in the Hall that absolutely should be in the Hall, right? And I'll tell you one right off, and if you want to call me a homer, Panger, right? Panger has been calling this game now for 20-something years, right? And he has, and I know if Wendy gets on, I'm going to get the green yuck from him. But Panger has, and Panger, I'll tell you what, this isn't me promoting anything, but if you want to learn a lot about hockey in a very short time, go on the BlueNote Fan Report on YouTube and search Darren Pang and watch that video. Man, the stuff that we talked about, right? The stuff, and not only that. So I've always felt that my hockey knowledge was lacking. I'll tell you what, Panger did not make me feel like my hockey knowledge was lacking at all, right? And he really did. He really did. And when I originally said that, everyone said, "Oh, we got Krug now. He's going to be with Parayko." And I said, hold on, wait a minute. I think he should be with Falk. And Panger says, "You know what? I think you're right too." They played together. They have some chemistry already. Your reasoning is good. So that really gets that. But Curbs and they do an award, but yeah, Curbs and Joe said they need pictures hung in the Hall. I'm not sure who their pictures or what, but yeah, I guess there's an award for it, but they don't put their pictures in the Hall, I guess. But no, and they should. They really should do that, because I think you talk about the builders category. A lot of those guys built this league, like John Buccigross. John Buccigross built this league through his announcing. Yeah. Right? Darren Pang helped build this league through his announcing. Joe Kelly, or John Kelly, Dan Kelly, JK's father. He was one of those guys that his voice, baseball had some of the most velvety voices that you could ever listen to. And hockey was right behind it. I mean, right behind it. I forget the name of Pittsburgh's announcer, but, get out of the fast lane, Grandma, the bingo game is starting, or something like that. It was just really cool. And if you want to hear it in a unique way, go watch the movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme called Sudden Death.
That was a good
hockey movie that no one talks about.
I liked that movie a lot.
Yeah. It was supposed to be Game 7 of the finals with Pittsburgh and one other team, and they're in the old arena with the open that had the. I think it might have been Mellon Arena then that had the roof that opened up, right, slid open, and you could let air it in. And when it was cold out, like they would open it at times to let the snow come down and help. A really good movie, but the announcer says that, get out of the fast lane, Grandma. The bingo game is started or something like that. Whatever it was. Some of those guys had some great ones, and then let's not forget, oh man, the announcer that we had for
Ken Wilson.
Ken Wilson, right?
Yeah, he was phenomenal.
Oh baby, I have a signed shirt by him.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I have one of my my coho, right? My old coho that I got given by the team when I was deployed is signed by them.
Awesome.
Yeah. Is signed by him. He lives here in Hawaii, and I haven't seen him since he's been back, but he used to call Hawaii baseball, the minor league. He still lives here, Jose. Actually, he's still here right now. He's over in Kailua somewhere. We got to try and find him. But yeah, so he used to do Hawaii baseball, and I went and watched the game, and he signed my jersey for me, and his old baby didn't sound the same, but it was still good. I loved it. He had in hockey some of the most velvety voices too. I mean, they were just a tad behind baseball, right? The thing about baseball, and I know you're not a baseball fan, but I do follow all sports. When it comes to calling baseball, the play-by-play isn't. It's different than any other sport because it doesn't happen continuously.
Yeah,
so it's a slow build-up to the play. Right. And then again, a lot of times the pitch, nothing happens. Just a bit outside for a ball, Oh, right down the middle for a strike, he wishes he would have gotten that one back, but so they had to be conversationalists.
Yeah.
And they had to learn how to talk to everybody when nobody was talking back. And if you want to know how freaking hard that is, right? Do this show one day. Come on this show one day and try and do it by yourself.
No co-hosts.
No co-host. I've been doing it. I can do this. I've done it by myself. I started it by myself.
I know, but it's not fun.
And it takes a lot to do a 30, 40-minute show when you see no comments. You have one person watching, two people watching, but you've got to think about, okay, well, I'm hoping people will watch it later, so I want to be entertaining. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be funny. I want to, kick things out. I want to have fun with what we're doing. And that's what I'm trying to learn, right? I'm trying to learn. And with, all that being said, it's the show is getting fun all the time. Knights 2, Red Wings nothing, with 14:04 to go in the second. Yeah, the Red Wings are going to be a French team, and I see that, right?
Yeah, but I'm just thinking for your little whatever it is.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. I had Knights players, so I needed for my fantasy team. I needed the Knights to do well. I had Fabry, who's a minus. Is he a -1? Yeah, Fabry's a -1 on me, a hit. But I also got, let's see who else I got. Oh no, I said because I had one Knight, but he's on COVID. Marcia Shaw.
Oh no.
Yeah, Marcia Shaw. So he's got Eric Carlson. Oh, he had Eric Carlson tonight, so he got 2 shots on goal, a takeaway and a giveaway. This guy, I'm up against a stacked lineup. This is who I faced tonight. Braden Point, Tyler Seguin, Andrei Shlechnikov, John Tavares, Vincent Trocheck, Tony D'Angelo, Eric Carlson, and Neil Ponick. Yeah. So, and with Vlavoleski as the goalie. So, as you can guess, he got a win. Vlavoleski only let up 3 goals, and that went to a shootout, so he got the shootout win. So yeah, I'm sucking that league completely right. Well, and this week, So it's not Owen. Go watch Aaron Carter. Go watch the movie Eligibles, the role with Bob Unger. You'll see baseball announcing at its finest. Not sure what that is. I mean, I know Bob Young. You know, he was also he did the baseball announcing in Major League, right? Bob Uecker. That's who he means. Bob Uecker. Uecker. I actually remember watching Uecker play for the Cardinals, right? He was a catcher for the Cardinals, but Uecker does just such an amazing job. The movie Major League. Okay. Yeah, I've seen all of them. I've even seen Major League back to the minors. So, you know, that direct to video one, I've seen that. So you can shoot me. I watch sports movies. Boy,
I enjoy League of Their Own, and I enjoyed oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot the name of the movie. I liked Major League. I liked Field of Dreams.
Field of Dreams, yeah.
Granted,
there was a baseball movie that gets no love that I really enjoyed because it was partially about baseball, but it was more about how life connects. But it was called Stealing Home.
I haven't even heard of that one.
Yeah, look, you might want to look it up, see if it's on one of the streaming services. I forget who's in it, but it was it actually has I can't think of her name now. She won an Oscar for being a rape victim, and she's been in so many movies. She's such a great actress.
What was the name of the movie again?
Stealing Home. Bull Durham is the best baseball movie. I'll agree with you there. I think it's up there. It's one of the top 5. I'll put it in the top 5.
Jodie Foster.
Jodie Foster. That's it. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love Trouble with the Curve. I thought Trouble with the Curve was really good, and I'll tell you another good one is that's something we can do for tomorrow's show. Let's talk sports movies tomorrow. No?
Okay. I'm not really huge on movies these days, so it's going to be a stretch for me, but we can give it a try. Right. What was Ryan's other suggestion he wanted? Oh, jerseys.
Yeah, jerseys. I need to take some time on that one. Because that's just one, you know, that I got to think about a little bit. Right. Moneyball. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Moneyball was really good. Brad Pitt was really good in that, and so was
yeah, I've never seen that.
so was the big guy. I can't think of his name now. He's been in so many movies. He's had 2 Oscar nominations. One was for Moneyball, and the other one was for Wolf of Wall Street. Jonas Hill. Right, there we go. Jonah Hill. There we go. I bet you if I would have said 21 and 22 Jump Street, someone would have jumped. Jose got it. So
yeah.
Good show tonight, Ashley.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Jose, good fun talking.
I agree with your A League of Their Own, Field of Dreams. Those were the ones that I really enjoyed. But I grew up in Iowa the first 10 years of my life. I didn't move to Missouri till then. So you guys are going to hate me for this, but my dad was a huge Cubs fan. So I grew up with Harry Carey, and that might be why I don't like baseball.
Well, see, Harry Carey started with the Cardinals. And there's a rumor that he had an affair with Augustus Bush's wife. And that's why he got fired. The day he got fired, he's holding a Miller beer, or a Schlitz, right? Right there, drinking it. I mean, he straight up. So that was Harry Carey was but for me, as good as Harry Carey, until he had his stroke, he didn't get good. Once he had a stroke and he slurred words and he couldn't talk right out of it, he got better for me after that. So Harry Carey was I'll tell you what, I'm sorry. I know no one beats Jack Buck. Nobody beats Jack Buck. And not only that, to hear, I don't believe what I just saw, or we'll see you again tomorrow night. Iconic. You know it. You know it. You know whose voice it was. You know what he was talking about, and that's what brings it up. Jack Buck, when he Rookie of the Year was a Cubs movie that was pretty good. It needed the Cubs. The reason why they sucked. Another good movie with a kid in it was Rookie of the Year, or not Rookie of the Year. Maybe it was Rookie. There was The Rookie. No, not The Rookie. It's in Minnesota, and the grandpa that owns the team dies and leaves it to his grandson.
Angels in the Outfield. Jose got it.
No, yeah, but that's not it. This. Oh man, it's something to go with The Rookie. If it's not Rookie of the Year or oh man, because I use this movie all the time. When I played poker, people used to ask me, well, what would you do in this situation? And they would give them mine. There's a scene in here where the kid is he's getting asked, well, what's this? And he's breaking the situation, asking all these questions about the situation, right? Like very, very analytical, like I am, right? You notice when I see things, I'm looking for different stuff. Well, we're just about done. The Rookie was the Dennis Quaid, yeah, but I got it. It was.
I'm pretty sure it was Angels in the Outfield.
No, it was not Angels in the Outfield. Angels in the Outfield was with the Angels itself. This was Minnesota Twins. If I look it up later, I want to say it was that the two movies are very close, like Rookie of the Year and I think that one of them, that the two titles were very, very close, right? Let me see something. No, to me, the two movies were very close. There's that one. Oh, they were both Rookie of the Year. Oh, no, they weren't. No, they weren't. That's the same movie.
Little Big Year, I believe. This Shiloh has it.
What is it?
Little Big League.
Yeah, that might be it. Little Big League. Okay, right. Little Big League. Thanks. Somebody got me right.
Yeah.
Ooh. Shiloh, Chicago fan. Thank you. Little Big League. There you go. I knew they were close. There was some connection or whatever. So I knew, and they came out right about the same time.
Yeah, they both came out in '94.
Yeah, so that's why I had him. But that scene where he's wanting to he wants to become the man. This kid wants to become the manager. Fired their manager, and they're like, you can't be the manager. And what do you know about baseball? And he says, well, what do you do in this situation? And he breaks the situation down. What's this? What's this? What's that? What's that? What's that? I mean, he breaks it down. I love the scene. It makes it really great. So, Ashley, one question for you before we go.
Absolutely.
What do I write about tonight?
Oof. I would write about how you think that the line changes tonight helped or hindered the team.
Okay, that's not bad. I think they stuck for most of the night. It looked like they stuck with them, which I think that helped more than anything else.
Yeah, and I think that the line that you were nervous about actually performed quite well.
It did. It showed a little bit of, well, yeah, it had two goals. And then, well, actually, no, it only had one goal.
It only had one goal because Juan Osads was on the power play, but they still played well together.
Yeah, they played well together, but I don't know if that's a long-term line. You know what I mean? When you watched that line, did you see the chemistry that you can say, oh, I can see what you can build on? I didn't see the chemistry in that line.
I saw a little bit. I think it will get better the more comfortable Sundqvist is when he's, played a couple more games.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's got a lot to do with it. But let's see what I can do, if I can write some tonight or tomorrow and get some articles out. Let's get the fan report back and do me a favor, everybody. I could use the hits. Go check out some of the old stories, and when you do it, click on the ads. Even if you don't buy anything, just click on a couple of the ads. Every click, it gets me paid. So don't forget, check out the STL fan report. It's up for at least a month. I can figure out what I want to do. But let's see what we can do. Fabry got an assist on the Detroit goal. Way to go, Fabry. I needed that. Absolutely needed that. See, that's what I loved. You guys take care of me so much, right? Right, so much. So, but see, I'm the guy that I'm playing. He's got 6 goals, 7 assists for 13 points. I've got 5 goals and assists for 6 points. I'm so far behind. He's plus 10. I'm -8. I would have to.
Didn't you get a point for the game-winning goal?
Yes, I did. But he had already had a game-winning goal, so it evened out.
Oh boy.
So that went from a win to a tie for him. But he's beating me 13-4 to 9.
Okay.
Yeah. So like
I think you're just gonna lose this week.
Say again?
I think you're just gonna lose this week.
Yeah. Well, I know I still got 3 days left, and I'm hoping that I'm hoping that Bennington plays against Saturday. Plays Saturday against Dallas and plays really, really well against Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
And that could help turn some of this around.
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, he's got 52 saves on him in my 20, so I need, 32?
Mm-hmm.
I need a 32 save game with less than 1 goal.
I think she likes you. She's still up.
Oh, really?
Yep, Allie.
Hi, Allie. You know what, Allie? One of these days we got to get you on the headset and hear about what you think about the hockey game.
One of these days we need to get you on the headset and let us hear what you think of the hockey game. All right, bet, she says.
Yeah, well, we'll look at that. So you got to watch the whole game, though, so we can talk about it, okay?
You'll have to watch the whole game so we can talk about it. All right. She says, all right.
That sounds good. I'll enjoy that.
She pretty much watched the whole game today. She pretty much watched the whole game today, minus a shower.
Okay, well, that's great. Well, Ashley, thank you so much for tonight. Mm-hmm. Good night. I was having a rough day today. I really was. Even with some of the good stuff that was happening, there was still some other bad stuff that happened.
Yeah.
And I was having a rough time. I had a rough second period. I actually missed most of the second period, but you kept us in there, and you made the second period strong, the second intermission strong. Chris Shockley says the blender worked tonight, and that's exactly right. That's what I think. And maybe sometimes you just have to do that. Let's see if it carries over. So, hey, everybody, this is Guy, the Hawaii Blues fan for Ashley Slapshot Jones and the Blue Note Fan Report on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, saying aloha, mahalo, and you got to know that beyond a shadow of a doubt, we are bleeding blue with you.